The man had been drifting at sea for a whole month, surviving only on raw fish. That day, he couldn't take it anymore. As he turned his gaze, he had evil thoughts about his son. Just as he picked up his son, the mother knocked him down with an oar, then sank him into the sea to feed the fish. Afterwards, the family of three continued drifting at sea. Finally, just before they were about to faint from hunger, Lucy saw land appearing ahead. She thought it was a hallucination, but upon careful inspection, she found it was an island. She was immediately overjoyed. Then the boat safely docked at the shore. Lucy took the two children onto the island. Her first thought was to feed the children, so she cracked coconuts with a shovel, first drinking some juice to regain strength, then set up a piece of canvas in the corner and dragged their luggage ashore. After simple arrangements, a basic tent was completed. Next, she took the children to search for fresh water. They soon found a sweet stream. She quickly filled their water bottles. Then she noticed bananas, papayas, and even taro. With these food sources, Lucy could definitely feed her two children. They would never go hungry again. However, the island's weather was unpredictable. Soon it started raining heavily without warning. Lucy quickly took the children back to seek shelter, only to find their tent was useless. With no choice, she could only cover the children with blankets, while she stayed outside in the rain. After the rain stopped, their tent was in complete disarray. Lucy knew they needed to build a proper shelter. Suddenly, the boy called out, "Mom!" She turned around and saw a ready-made wooden cabin. She happily went up to the cabin. After looking around, she found that though it was dilapidated, it had all the necessary amenities. It was likely built by previous castaways. With just a bit of cleaning, it could become a shelter for their family of three. After some time, Lucy learned to make fishing spears and cooked delicious grilled fish for the children. The two children found many playmates on the island. The family of three lived a peaceful and carefree life. Before they knew it, the children had grown quite a bit. They had completely adapted to life on the island. One day, they tied their boat to a coral reef, planning to go fishing, not knowing the rope would suddenly come loose. The boat was washed away by the waves, and worse still, a shark appeared in the water. They stood frozen on the high reef. Until evening, the clever younger brother caught a big fish and used it as bait, throwing it far away. The shark, smelling blood, swam towards it. They finally made it back to shore safely, but when their mother learned of this, she was very angry and warned them to return home before dark, because the shore was very dangerous at night. One day, a storm hit the island, collapsing the cabin's roof. To keep the children from getting wet, Lucy went up alone to fix the roof, but she caught a severe cold and became bedridden. Before dying, she hoped the siblings would love and help each other and live on bravely. She also arranged where she would be laid to rest. Although John was adopted, she had long considered him her own flesh and blood. Mother and son embraced tightly one last time.